All right, guys. Hey, how you doing today? This is Chris. I'm with Anthony Rinaldi.
Hey, guys.
Today we're talking shop. Once again, we're talking about Rolex, something we do very well. Well, we like to think we do it very well.
At least, yeah.
So we primarily deal in Rolex. So we see a lot more of the trends and what's happening with Rolex, I guess. And we get asked a ton of questions. Just about every person we talk to asks us why, what's going on with Rolex? Why are the prices so high? Why do I have to pay $7,000 for a 91, GMT? So we figured we'd touch a little bit about that because I guess we have our own personal thoughts on that. So.
Yep. So I think, listen, with the market right now as it currently is, I'm talking about the pre-owned market. There's a lot of skepticism. There's a lot of roller coaster stuff. I mean, we get it all day on the phone where, 2-3 months ago, a Batman GMT was... $1,500 to $1,800 less?
We were paying we were paying a lot less, about $1,500 to $2,000 less than we would buy one for today, roughly.
I mean, that's within a short period of time. I mean, the watch didn't just come out. The watch has been out for a long time now.
It's like 2013.
And there's no, at least that I know of, no rumor of it being discontinued. Rolex is not taking it off the market. It's just the popularity. I think it's more the demand of the pre-owned market where, it's no surprise Rolex right now is literally putting a chokehold on all their authorized dealers and not releasing any new watches. I mean, I went into Mayors maybe, 2 weeks ago in the PGA Mall. They literally had 3 or 4 Rolexes in the entire case. I mean, they had, I think it was a GMT Master 2 Yellow Gold, mid-sized Datejust, and I can't even remember the third one, but I mean, there was slim pickings. There was nothing.
Right. I went to Aventura, and one, and I think it was in the same 2-week time when I went to Aventura Mall, and, we both had addressed that there wasn't one ceramic steel model in stock.
Nope.
And Mayors is quick to tell you, give us $1,000 down. I obviously went in and played the part as if I was an interested party to see how far we could get and what kind of story they were going to tell us. And, it was give us $1,000 and in 4 to 6 weeks you'll have your watch.
We'll put you on the list.
Yeah, order a Submariner, order a GMT.
Right, it's crazy.
Who does that?
No.
We've never had to do that.
It's nuts.
What do we think is going on with Rolex? I mean, there's tons of different theories. Anybody can comment that they're like we addressed in the last video that they might be changing some things.
Sure.
I think that yes, there's going to be a ton of change. I mean, Rolex has a relatively young CEO, new CEO that is probably going to make some changes. I mean, that I would probably make. It all depends on where they see the direction of the company going.
Yeah.
But what we wanted to maybe talk about today is the special models, like your GMT, your Hulk Submariner, your Daytonas, anything that's basically over list right now. Is it a good buy?
Right. I get asked the question all the time. New clients, new customers, existing clients. Anthony, what should I really be spending my money on? What's the stuff that I'm gonna pay way over retail for, and it's going to pay me dividends in the long run? And then literally, what am I just getting on that, bandwagon and going, hey, everybody wants to pay through the nose for a Batman, let me do it, and then am I going to get caught my pants down, 6 months after I buy the watch? Mm-hmm. So I think we have a really good insight in terms of, I mean, we're on the front lines, right? We buy and sell watches for a living. That's what we do.
Right.
So if anything, we see the current market as it is, meaning we get the phone calls of people wanting to sell their watches. We get the phone calls of people wanting to buy the watches. So, I think if anything, if we're going to give advice, it's based on real stuff that we see within the current marketplace. I mean, we know the trends. It's what we do for a living. Mm-hmm. The Hulk, and this is just my opinion on these watches, the Hulk, to my knowledge, has not been discontinued. It's a fantastic looking watch. However, it is through the roof right now. I mean, and it has been, and it's continuing to rise.
Right.
This is my personal belief, If you spend all that money right now on a Hulk, and Rolex decides not to discontinue it, you're going to be caught holding the bag. I mean, your watch is not. You're going to take a $2 to $3 grand hit right off the top.
Right. You have a big risk you're taking with anything besides Daytona. That's why we brought out just a regular steel Daytona. And I mean, once again, just our opinions, but you know, combined, we have several years in this business, and we've been watching these trends. And like he said, we talk to the customers on a daily basis. We see anybody can go out and buy your GMT BLNR for 10 grand right now, and go pay 11 grand for a Hulk. And as soon as the floodgates open up again, when they're not discontinued models, the market will level out. I mean, the weird thing about it is like we've been saying for the past several months is, so all of a sudden Rolex isn't shipping anything.
Right.
And the stock market's at an all-time high, so you would think Rolex would have the wherewithal to say, wow, the stock market is at the highest it's ever been. Why are they not putting, why is there not inventory in those cases? So, for me, if I had to make a purchase right now, or at least what I advise my clients is, listen, if you have the means, and you're looking for a Rolex, your traditional steel Daytona is probably the best avenue to go. In the next 5-6 years, you could see a significant increase from what you paid today, just based on just availability, I say.
Yeah, I mean, think about it. Some factual stuff, right? So the watch is discontinued. They're not producing it in the steel bezel anymore. It got replaced by the ceramic. So it's not like you're going to have to guess where the market's going to go on it. They don't make it anymore. So a year ago, almost today, actually a year and a month ago, it was actually one of the first watches we ever purchased when we opened up the business. It was a white dial stainless steel Daytona. We sold the watch for what, $9,000?
$9,000.
Gave it away. And now
we bought it back twice.
Bought it back twice and sold it. And the guy that we purchased it from the first time, he made what, $1,500-$1,800 on it?
And he made $1,500-$1,800 on it.
I mean, it's crazy. The watch is going to continue to go up. So I think Chris is spot on with his prediction. Safe bet right now. Rolex Daytona stainless steel, can't go wrong.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, there's other watches, and we'll touch on that in future videos, that are probably safer buys than others. But right now, we just primarily are focusing on Rolex because it's what we're handling most of. So, and we like to share that information. But we want to know what you guys think. So we always appreciate comments. We tried to fix the audio from the last time. We were missing some cables and a secondary mic, so we're working on it. Unfortunately, almost every Radio Shack in the country is out of business. So,
no more.
Everything is shipped direct from Amazon or wherever we can find it online. So we're doing our best and
trying, guys.
Just let us know what you think.
Thanks, guys.